So we've been spending time today really focused on our global community, which means we've seen yarns and different parts of the world and even people that have traveled from far to be here. And so I thought that it would be really fun to also learn a technique that was unique to another part of the world that's not here. So our friends over at Knitter's Pride or KnitPro, depending on where you are, they sent over a technique for casting on that is really unique to India. So I thought I would show it. And there is a reason that I am sitting here with my feet up and no shoes on, and that's because they actually use their feet to control tension as they're casting on. So for this method, you're just going to take your yarn and you're going to fold it in half so it's doubled. Now the length will depend on how many stitches you're casting on, just as it would if you were using, say, like a long tail cast on. You fold it in half, and then you're going to move down towards the end where the tail is, and you're going to make just a plain old slip knot. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to grab your needle, slip it on, and pull until it's firmly on there, but there's still room to slide it back and forth. All right, here's where our feet come in. So you're going to take the working yarn, which is the yarn that's attached to the ball, and you're going to wrap it around your big toe. And you can play with this a little bit to see what you want is you want this to be taut, but you also want it to be at a place where that you can really work with it. So this is too long for me. So I'm going to just pull on this loop a little bit and get it situated. And I think that's pretty good. So then we're going to take the tails that are doubled, and we're going to wrap it around our thumb and our pointer finger. Then you'll find that you have your little pinchers ready. So you're going to go in and take the taut yarn and grab that single strand. So you'll see right here that you've got your loop that will be your new stitch, and you're just going to place that loop on the needle. And then you pull the double tail to make it tight. And you're just going to repeat this whole process until you have as many stitches as are called for in the pattern or that your heart desires. And for now, because I want to show you how to knit, I'll go ahead and stop, but you could go potentially to, until you had a nice tail. From here, you can take it off your toe. You don't need the tension anymore, and you could just knit normally. So I'm knitting all of the stitches just as I normally would. And the reason that you would use this cast on is because it's doubled at the bottom, so it would be really firm. So it's going to leave a nice edging that's not going to be inconsistent. But you wouldn't want to use it if you were making socks or mittens or anything that needs to have any give. So you're going to knit all the way to the end until you notice that your slip knot is actually doubled because it was made with that double strand. And you want to make sure to knit those two stitches together as if they were one so that you're not increasing. From here, everything's as normal. You'll notice that all of your stitches are loaded as normal, as they normally would be, and that you only have single loops on the needle. And that's really all there is to it. Super fun, a little weird, which I love, and interesting.